Hola. Okay. Like, where's my other phone? Like, I needed to get something to drink. Wait, what the heck? Oh, hello. Hey guys. Okay. Okay, are you guys ready for a collective? And it's a little bit hot in here. I'm gonna turn on my AC. If the noise is too noisy and it's annoying, let me know and then I'll just turn it off, okay? Also, I did not fix my bed. It'll stay like that till tomorrow. Okay. Let's vibe to this song really quick. I love this song. I'm good, Lobo. Welcome. Hey. Welcome. Welcome, you guys. You know what? Let me grab one more thing. I just got this. It's brand new. Buenas noches. Welcome back. Welcome back, Chelsea. Okay, just use this. Just got this. OMG. gotta cleanse this too. Here it's 10. It's 8:11 over here. 8:11. Okay, you guys, welcome. We are going to get into a collective reading. I do want to talk a little bit about pendulums really quick now that I brought this out. I just bought it the other day because my other one broke during a reading, which that's crazy, but it's good. Whatever, it picked up energy. But while I was at the store getting the pendulum, okay, in case you guys are ever called to get one yourself, the lady who I was like asking her where they were, because I had bought my last one there too, but everything was moved around. So I was like, oh, I'm looking for the pendulums. She brought me the whole thing like on a, she brought me the whole, it was like a little like box, and they were like hanging. She brought it to me. So I went to like grab it from her so I could like set it down somewhere, and she like wouldn't let me pick it up. So okay, whatever, I'll just choose from here. So then I started choosing the one. I picked this one. Super pretty. Welcome, by the way. It's super cute, amethyst, you know. And then she was like, oh yeah, these are so fun. Like, she's like, have you ever tried them before? I asked it to go left and right the other way, and it was going front to back. And I was like, side eye. Judging. I just told her, listen, yeah, I've used them before. My last one I bought here. Also, you got to be careful when you play with pendulums, because you're actually you're talking to spirits, and you're like welcoming spirits into your space, into your home, whatever. And she was just like, oh, I was just playing. And I'm like yeah, I know, but you got to be careful, because when you're just playing, you know, there could be trickster spirits attached. So be careful, because they be playing too. She was just like, oh, I know, but it wasn't nothing serious. And I'm just like, no, it's very serious. When you ask a pendulum a question, you're not just asking the crystal a question. You're tapping into the spiritual realm. You're asking spirits. So you never know who you're actually talking to. So be careful if you guys get pendulums, or if you're into that. Always cleanse it before you actually use it, okay? It's very poor spiritual hygiene not to cleanse your tools before you use them. Even with readings, that's why you'll see me constantly cleansing in between everybody's reading, because, hello, you got me? Okay, let's get into it. TikTok collective. What does my TikTok collective need to know? Oh, Jesus Christ. Pretty drunk. Okay, magicians. Definitely coming out as master manifestors at this time too. Professional, I like that. Yes, because I'm like, I mean, I don't know, I've seen other readers on here, and I'm definitely judging. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, no judgment. No, I'm judging hard at all the readers who are doing free yes or no's, or free questions, or whatever. And they're just like, oh, next person. And they're just like, boom, like, they're next person. Like, what is that? That's fake. That's crazy. That's not, you're not even, what? I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me block you really quick, because it's irking my spirit. I can't even deal. Belon, it's going to be $3.33 for that single question, okay? Okay, so no free questions, you guys. If you have a single question, a yes or no, or if you would like me to just pull a single card for you, it's going to be $3.33. The link is in the bio. If you would like a mini reading, is going to be $13, and then a full spread is going to be $33. I'm going to be on for the hour, so if you guys would like personals done, feel free to start sending in prices now. Prices are all in the poll. Thank you for that. If it gets poppin' and if it gets busy, then I will stay on longer tonight, okay? So we have the magician here, and you guys are coming out as a high priestess. So that tells me, like, your guys' insight, your guys' intuition is being heightened at this time, okay? A lot of matters of the heart, a lot of love energy here, especially with like a significant other. Learning how to articulate your words properly, articulate your emotions, learning how to communicate, how to speak your truth, how to be in your truth, how to stand in your authenticity. Okay. So if you are currently in a relationship, you are with your soulmate, you are with your divine counterpart. If you are not, if you're currently single, you are manifesting your soulmate, you're manifesting your person. Okay, lover is at the bottom of the deck. Literally, you're manifesting your lover, you're manifesting your divine partner. We have justice, so this is something that you deserve to be in a healthy divine union, you know, because you've been through so much adversity, you've been through so much strife, you've been through so much dealing with a lot of blockages, having to cut through the blockages, having to cut through low, heavy energy, depression. Okay, no free questions, you guys. If you have a single question, it's going to be $3.33. The link is in the bio, and then as soon as I receive your payment, I'll go ahead and get your question answered. Hold on, let me put my other charger back here. Okay, working on releasing stagnancy, closing out cycles. Okay, coming to an end, coming to an ending. The number 10 might be significant. The number 13, 13. Oh my god. Okay, stepping into this new chapter, stepping into this new page, new era. Okay, closing out cycles, closing out, it's like you're writing the last couple of sentences in that last chapter. And maybe some of you guys like to write, or you're being called to write or journal. And then I'm hearing like some of you guys have been through so much shit, it's enough to write a whole book, okay? Coming to an ending, coming to a close. Okay, you've probably been in isolation. I'm hearing this is good. The isolation is needed. It's necessary. Just don't let it get unhealthy. Don't let yourself sink. Don't let yourself get to that dark place, into that dark hole. It's like you can be alone and you could be isolated, but you can make it positive. Like read books, keep yourself busy. This is a time for you to really practice your manifestations. Maybe make a vision board so that you can hold your vision and see what it is that you're working towards. On a more physical, tangible note. Okay, your angels are working with you at this time for balance. We're moving this month, new chapter for our family. Yes, I love that. Wow, we just been on point today, huh? I love that for you. Congratulations on the new move. You guys are gonna feel so good after everything is moved. Even before you're unpacked, it's gonna be feeling like a breath of fresh air, you know? Ooh, okay, financial stability. If you guys have been worried about money, release that fear. Release the fear surrounding money. You guys are coming into a period of financial stability. It's like you don't have to worry about money anymore. You really don't. Also, if you are looking for a job, you can manifest a new one. You can manifest this new beginning in your career, in your finances, more opportunities. Okay, King of Pentacles again with the money, heavy on the finances. Okay, stability, prosperity, business. You guys might be thinking about opening up a business, especially with your partner. Maybe this is something you and your spouse or you and your partner have been talking about, like, hey, we should really do like a side hustle or like a side gig or like open up something, you know, together. Definitely go for it. You guys can do it. Your partner is also a master manifester as well. So you and your person manifesting the same thing at the same time. Magic. You get me? Alex, your question is going to be $3.33, okay? So it's like I'm hearing power couple. So you and your person being able to have the same vision and have the same goals and working on them together individually and then together as a unit. You guys are unstoppable right now. Also, I'm hearing the light overpowers the dark. So whatever forces you guys are up against, whatever spiritual battle that you guys are up against, even though it, you know, it can maybe affect you here and there negatively, and that could look as showing up as stress, anxiety, depression, you guys are strong enough to be able to pull one another out and to pull yourself out of that, to get back on track, to get back to focus, get back to like, okay, I slipped for a second, but I'm back now. Thank you guys for the gifts. Shorty Nessa, thank you. Emmeline, it's gonna be $3.33 left for the single question, okay? No free questions, you guys. Okay, so I'm hearing like to fight back, fight against that darkness, fight it. Once you feel yourself sinking again, like fight that shit, get crazy with it, okay? Get crazy, because at the end of the day, like, again, light overpowers darkness. So you gotta, it's like, imagine that every time you start to sink and every time you start to get sad or anxious or stressed out, imagine that what is making you feel like that is literal demons. Like, imagine the ugliest creature just torturing you and just laughing at you when you're getting sad, and laughing at your kids and laughing at your husband or your wife or your family. Every time you're getting sad, they're laughing at you. Like, wouldn't that shit piss you off? And wouldn't you just want to get angry and you want to fight them and you want to kill them? That is how you have to fight back in spirit. You gotta fight back, and I'm getting the chills like all right here. Like, that's how you gotta fight back in spirit and fight those demons. And the way you fight them is by choosing to stay in your light, by choosing to stay happy, by choosing to be like, no, I know you're trying to make me depressed right now, but that's not going to work. Like, I am in love, I have a beautiful family, we are blessed, we are abundant, and nothing you can do is going to stop us, period. Nuck if you buck. Yes. Sometimes darkness brings comfort to you and nurtures you. I understand your side, but you need dark too. Yes, I can actually agree with that too. I'm one to advocate for our shadows, because we do need our shadow side in order to be able to appreciate our light side. However, you cannot stay there forever. There's always a balance. It's like, yeah, you can. And you know what? We are going to get tested constantly. So we're going to have to experience those dark moments. And then when it gets too much, like, we can't stay there forever again. You know, that's when we have to start fighting back. And then we have to allow our light side to overpower our shadow side and the darkness. I'm not saying you guys are not ever going to experience the darkness. We're always forever going to experience the darkness. But it's only to push us back into the light. You know, and it's always a balance, like yin and yang. Like, we're always going to experience both. But it's important not to allow ourselves to be completely consumed by the darkness all the time, because that's when our life can completely fall apart and we can lose everything just by giving into the dark side. All the traumas you've been through, you must embrace it, not fight it, and find the light in that darkness. Yes and no. Yes, you want to embrace your traumas and you want to acknowledge them, but you want to also heal them and bring them to light, so this way they are no longer controlling your life. You cannot give power to your trauma and allow your trauma to rule and dictate your life. No, that's where we have the power. That's where we have the power to allow our lightness to overpower that darkness in our trauma and in our shadow. It's not healthy to stay in your shadow. I understand that we can find comfort in the dark, but that's not to say that it's okay to stay there forever. That's not where we're supposed to be staying. In fact, we are supposed to vibrate at a higher frequency and stay in our light as much as possible. I'm not saying that the darkness is going to go away forever, but we have to vibrate higher. This way we can all help each other collectively go into the new world. And so we're all here. We have a purpose. You know, we're all here for a reason. That's not what I mean. Trauma can empower you or destroy you. That's why you must find the light. Okay, yes. Sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying. Yeah, so the trauma can empower you because you can find your strength within the trauma. Like, all of the trauma will bring you to that darkness, right? And then when you're in the darkness for so long, at some point you find that strength within you to be like, you know what, F this, I'm not staying here no more. Like, I'm not gonna let this shit ruin my life. I'm not gonna let this overpower my life. I'm not gonna let this dictate my life. I'm not gonna let this control me. I'm not gonna let it keep hurting me. That trauma is done. That trauma has happened already. I acknowledge it, I know what I feel about it, and I'm ready to move on from it. I'm ready to move into my light now, you know. Every time I lean on my dark energy, my shadow gets bigger. Yes, you must balance it. Yeah, my shadow side gets all crazy. That's why when we are fighting that darkness, we can pull on the strength from our shadow, because our shadow is the side that gets crazy. You know, our shadow has protected us in a sense for so long, for so many years. And that's really why transitioning into the new energy, transitioning into the new chapter can be a little bit uncomfortable. And sometimes, often more than not, we find ourselves drifting back into our old ways of being, drifting back into our shadow, because our shadow's freaking strong, you get me? And we trust our shadow. We can trust that our shadow brings us strength. So that's why I'm an advocate for the shadow. I never say to like fully diminish your shadow or shame your shadow. I always tell everybody to embrace their shadow, to give yourself grace when your shadow comes out to play, because it's necessary sometimes, because our shadow again has brought us to this point. So we have to be thankful for our shadow, but we cannot give it too much power. Otherwise the shadow will overpower our light and then allow us to sink and keep us in that dark hole, and we cannot allow that to happen, you know. I live in the shadows, and your shadows bring you power and wisdom. Yes, it's true. And I'm not disagreeing with that. Like, I love my shadow, and I encourage everybody to get to know their shadow for reals, because when we do get to know our shadow, we get to know ourselves, you know. Balance and embrace it. If you can master your shadows, then you will master yourself. Exactly. So yeah, once you get to know yourself and you can feel your shadow slipping up or slipping in or whatever, sometimes, like I said, once you are able to master that, and you can have that discernment to be like, all right, you know what, call in the shadow, because this person has me fucked up right now, and I need to set boundaries, and my light self cannot set boundaries because I want to be in my light and I want to be, oh, it's okay, but no, my shadow needs to come in and defend me right now, because my light self is not going to do this. So bring in the shadow, allow the shadow to boom, set the boundaries and get crazy. Even if it's with demons, like, allow my shadow to come out and let the demons know, like, what's up, you're not the only one in the dark, I'm right here too, so let's go, you get me? And then once boom boom boom, the shadow does what it needs to do, and you've done what you need to do, now you can go back into the light and be like, all right, well, there's that. You see? So yeah, it's all about getting to know your shadow and being able to master it, you see? Yes. And so yeah, there's a lot of power in our shadow. There's a lot of wisdom in our shadow. Our shadow does what our light cannot. So we need our shadow. And I'm never here to say, and if you look at any of my old videos, or if you follow me on Instagram, I'm constantly advocating for our shadow, because I am not just a light worker. I'm also a shadow worker. So I love our shadows. I think we should all embrace our shadows. We just cannot ever let it fully control and master our life. Yes, you need to do this. Yes, because your light is like the nice part of you, where you're just like, I don't want to talk shit about this person because I love them, because they're dear to me. But your shadow needs to be like, yes, they're dear to you, but they're constantly hurting you. And that's where you need to put your wall up, and you need to defend yourself, and you need to not allow it to keep happening just because you're in your light and you're being your loving self. You get me? Okay, so learning how to walk away from people, places, and things that that no longer serve us, that are hurting us, that are causing conflict in our lives, that are causing our foundation to be broken up and shaken up, you know. And that's where we pull on the strength of our shadow to remove these type of energies. It's like, okay, no, I'm not gonna deal with this. Like, yes, I love you, but you're fucking hurting me and you have to go. Like, I have to remove myself from your life at this point. And also when people, or even jobs, let's say, can't appreciate our presence, then they have to miss us with the absence. We have to remove ourselves. That's where the shadow comes in, to set those boundaries, to be like, all right, then I'm taking myself out of here. You get me? There is levels to this, yes. If you can master your shadow, then you will gain the strength to govern and create your life through wisdom and experiences. Yes, because it's always going to happen. We're always going to have this in some way, shape, or form. And so we're constantly going to be having to battle between, we're always going to constantly have to leave something behind. And it's all for our own elevation and our own growth. And those are the experiences that life will bring to us. A lot of tower moments. We're going to always go through some type of tower moment. But if we can overcome it, and if we can challenge accepted, you get me, and we can fight against it with love, really, because we're not fighting it to be like, oh, FUB, da da da. No, we're fighting it because we're fighting with love. We're fighting out of love. We're fighting to be like, look, I'm setting my boundaries with you, and I'm fighting for myself because I love myself. I love you, but I have to love me first, because, and then maybe some of you guys have other kids too that you gotta protect everybody too. You guys have big jobs, so it's like, and if you're not a parent, then it's like just you to you, you cannot allow other situations to destroy you. Like, at the end of the day, fighting for peace. Yes, you have to fight for your peace. You have to fight for yourself, for your mental, for your spirit, for your soul. You're fighting for your life, basically. You're literally fighting for your life. And so if we can overcome all of these obstacles and continue to fight with love, then we will always succeed. Love always wins. The darkness truly doesn't have that much power over the light. It can at sometimes, but it doesn't fully. Like, light always wins, God always wins, love always wins. Love is love is love is love is love. You got me? So as long as we're fighting with love, it's like, look, I'm gonna be rough on you, I'm gonna be tough on you, and I'm gonna fight back the way that I need to, but I'm doing it out of love because I love me, and as a matter of fact, I love you too, and this is gonna be best for you too. So, and then too, people have to learn lessons, and by us removing ourselves from situations or from people, it teaches them a lesson too. What maybe they might not understand, maybe you might not understand in that very moment either, but eventually everything will start to come to light and it'll all start to make sense, you see. Darkness will always come around, though. In the beginning of time, there was nothing but darkness. Love you, stay blessed. Thank you, Lobo. Love you too. Hey girl, hope you're having a great night. Thank you, Lily Beth. I hope you are too. The end of all things, there will only be darkness. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm not arguing with anyone, first of all. I'm not saying that there's no, I'm not saying that darkness is not a good thing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that in the darkness, we have to find the light, you see. We are spirits. All of us are spirits. We're here to have a we are spirits, and we're here to have a human experience. Darkness is not evil or good. It's both duality. So is the light. Exactly. And I'm not, I'm pretty sure I've said this already. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with the darkness, and I'm not saying that it's evil. I'm saying that we have to balance it out, and we have to fight the darkness with our light. The point is to elevate. Thank you, Lobo. The point is to elevate. I'm not saying to indulge in the darkness. I'm saying to fight against whatever is bringing you down, because at the end of the day, the darkness is meant to pull us down. The darkness is meant to, and it's only meant to pull us down to elevate us, to teach us to not be down. You know, there's a lot of lessons in the dark, and those lessons are to go in the light. The lessons are to love ourselves enough to not let us sink deeper in the dark hole. You get me? Some elevate in the darkness, some elevate in the light. Yes, it's true. And actually, darkness is not meant to pull you down. No, I think you're maybe not understanding what I'm saying, because the darkness is meant to pull some of us down, yes. And once we get to that low level of darkness, in that level is when we elevate. So it pulls us down to pull us up. It's all about balance. It's meant to bring you up, to find your true power and strength. That's honestly what I've been saying this entire time. So I feel like you're not comprehending what I'm saying. I don't know if you guys is what I'm saying, are you guys understanding, or then explain it better? I'm explaining it to the best that I can. So I just feel like you're being a little bit argumentative with me, going more in depth, if that makes sense. I mean, like I said, I'm explaining it to the best of my knowledge. Like, I don't know how much more I can simplify that. Is like, the darkness is meant to bring us down so that we can elevate in the darkness. I've said it multiple times that in the darkness we find our light. In the darkness teaches us lesson. I've said it a few times. I've been an advocate for our shadow, because there's so much strength in our shadow. When we're in our shadow, we're able to be our strongest selves. You see? Totally explaining it well. Thank you, Chelsea, because I'm just like, I mean, I don't know how much more I could dumb this down. Like I'm saying, I'm trying to simplify it the best way possible. Like, all of us need to experience the dark in order to find our strength within that dark, to elevate us back into the light. You know, I'm not really sure how much more I can simplify that. We got the World. So I'm feeling like a lot of us need to work on our patience at this time as well. There's a lot of, because of the transitions, there's a lot of integration going on, okay? And being successful at the integration, being successful at the elevation, because within integration is elevation. So as we are transitioning into the new energy, our body physically has to transition into that new energy as well. So as our body is also shifting, we are elevating our body. Our DNA is literally elevating, okay? We're getting a DNA elevation, you got me, upgrade. So that's where the integration is happening. As we're integrating, okay, we are able to start matching that new energetic frequency of the new chapter. I totally understand you. I've been stuck in the dark with all this quartz. Yes. And in that, you found strength. You see, you found strength in that darkness. You know. And then in the darkness, right, we have insecurities, hardship, poverty, financial loss, worry, needs, stress, anxiety, depression, right? And so in those dark periods when we've felt all of these feelings, that's when we've pulled on our strength to be like, I don't want to feel like this anymore. And that's where the true power of the darkness lies, is like, it helps us to realize that we don't want to feel like that. And so then we are pushed to be like, I'm going to choose to be happy. I'm going to choose to fight against this. I'm going to choose to stand in my light. I'm going to choose to elevate and vibrate at a higher frequency, and be in my light. And that's when we fight with love. That's when we fight the darkness with our lightness. We fight with love, you see. And in fighting with love is how we receive the blessings that are being brought to us, the blessings that are wanting to come through to us, you know. Thank you, Maria. Okay. And so coming out of the darkness, we are coming out as master manifestors. Thank you so much, Maria. We're coming out as master manifestors, and this is how we've been able to elevate from that. This is how we've been able to come out of that. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate you. This is how we've been able to come out of that. And you know, at the end of the day, this is what we're working towards, is a healthy, happy life, and having a beautiful, you know, marriage, relationship, healthy family, healthy kids. You'll notice that this lifestyle is not in the dark. This lifestyle is in the light, you see? But your family as a whole had to go through the dark. You guys all had to go through the dark in order to reach the light, you see? Thank you so much, Maria. We appreciate you. We love you. Okay, Lily Beth, I got you, girl. You know, I got it. Okay, here, let's do yours now. We'll get back to this because there's still a lot I want to talk about that too. Especially with like triggers and stuff like that, and we'll get right into that too. But Lily Beth, do you have any specific questions? So that's another thing too, you guys. Like, we'll always constantly be triggered, you know, and like I don't know if that person is still tapped in, but they were meant to be a trigger, you know. They were meant to trigger me for sure, maybe some of you guys as well. And so that's when I had to pull on my shadow to set my boundary and be like, you know what, I don't think you're actually comprehending what it is that I'm saying, you know. And then after I pulled on my shadow, then there was silence on the other end. Exactly. You see, that was a perfect example. And that's when we have to pull on our shadow to be like, all right, what's up then, you know? And but doing it with love, because it's like, look, I'm trying my best, and so I'm trying to explain with love. And since I feel like you're not comprehending, and a matter of fact, I also feel tension between us, and I feel like you're trying to purposely argue with me, then I need to shine my light back to you with love and let you know, give you a mirror so that you can reflect. You see? I'm a word to hermana. We were there. Yes. And I'm glad that everybody understood what I was saying, because I felt like I was explaining it pretty good. I'm like, spirit. Lily Beth, if you have any specific questions, go ahead, unless you want to do a general. I can't. I think it's getting filtered. Do you want to break it up into, or you could try sending it to me on TikTok. Let me see what it is. Okay, yes, I got you. Plant life, yes, you already know. Thank you, Lobo. General? Okay, I got you. Okay, for Lily Beth. Holy Spirit. Lily Beth Magre, what does she need to know at this time? Lily Beth. Okay, we got the Emperor. Lily Beth, are you married? Divorce. Okay. Let me see. Really quick. I was going to use the pendulum, but she wants me to use this one for you. Is this her ex-husband? It's her ex-husband. Honestly, guys, this is the best ex-husband. But I am in a relationship. Okay. Is this her current boyfriend? Is this her current partner? Okay, there we go. And then is this just regarding general? Okay. So he's coming out as the Emperor. Girl, not him always dreaming of him. Who, your current to your ex or your ex-husband to him? Your current guy is coming out as the Emperor. You're coming out as the Queen of Swords. So maybe ex-husband. Your ex-husband is always dreaming about your current. He's a little jelly. Feeling a little bit insecure about that too. And you're coming out as the Queen of Swords, so maybe you've been a little like cutthroat, or you have been at least towards your ex-husband. And then in general too, it's like your heart you've put a lot of walls up because you've had to. With the Four of Cups, I do see a lot of pain still right here from you. But the Knight of Swords, I feel like you're starting to put that to... You're knowing and you're learning that you have to put an end to that. It's like you're not gonna let your darkness consume you. Within this next year, though, I'm seeing that you are gonna be coming out of that. You're gonna be coming out of that. And then with the current guy, he's coming out as the Emperor. So he's a good. He's good. He's like, hello. He's like good stability. He brings stability. He brings to where you don't have to worry about a lot of things. Like, he's able to help you out. He's coming out as a provider. He's coming out as, somebody that you can trust. Somebody that you could lean on, And I feel like he's really there. He's really meant to be there for you and to help you through navigating yourself out of the darkness, out of the pain that you've experienced. Like I said, within this next year, I feel like the ending of this year, we have like 6 more months left. You're still going to be feeling the pain pretty heavily, or but you're transitioning out of that slowly. So then by the next year coming up, you're going to start feeling a lot more better. Just with everything in general, it's like I see you coming to like a peaceful moment, like acceptance. You're gonna start getting to this acceptance, which I feel like you are already aware that that's where you want to be, that's where you want to get to. So within the next year, I do see you getting to that point of a more peaceful energy, of a more tranquila, energy within yourself too. But you're pushing, girl. You're doing a good job. You're pushing through. You're setting your boundaries. You're doing what you got to do. I'm hearing from mamitas, like, just don't keep your heart closed. Like, keep being the loving person that you are, because you have a very bright light and you're meant to be here to shine your light. You're meant to be the rock for other people in your life as well. You're here to be a guide as well, just by you being you, by you being the best woman, the best mother, the best wife that you can be, the best girlfriend that you could be, the best partner that you could be, the best coworker that you could be. Like, you, just by being your best self, because you're a beautiful, beautiful person on the inside and out, that alone is enough. You don't even have to do anything in your life. You just got to be your true, best, beautiful self. And that is you shining your light and helping raise the vibration of the collective. So I love you. I hope that helps. You got this, girl. You got this. You should consider getting a Reiki session with me. We could do a distance one, and like, I feel like you would really benefit from that, so we can like clear out your chakras and help you release some of that pain that you carry in your heart, because it feels heavy, you know, and it's totally valid with considering a lot of the things that you've been through. So there's that. But thank you, Lily Beth. I appreciate you. Thank you, girl. Yes, I do want to. I'll message you, girl. Yes, take your time. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here, okay? No rush. You'll know when. My distance sessions, you guys, are $80 for energy healing. I highly recommend everybody try it at least once. It is amazing. It helps release you from trauma, and it's like I always feel like it's when you get to that really, I mean, even not, but mostly it's like when you get to that really dark hole where you just feel stuck in life and you're just like, fuck, like I need help. That's a good time to try the energy healing. It'll just help you remove blockages and just kind of open up your path, clear you from that. This way you can stand in your light and move forward, okay? So basically, like we would agree on a day and time, and then you'll just be somewhere where you can just relax, either on your couch, on your bed, whatever, like laying down or sitting somewhere comfortably. I'll have you close your eyes, and I will send you a playlist to play. So you'll play it on your end, and then I'll play it on my end. And then from my end, I'll do what I gotta do, the healing aspect of it. And then when I'm done, it usually takes up to 15 to 30 minutes. When I'm done, I'll give you a call, and then I explain to you everything that I did, everything that I saw, everything that I heard, everything that I did, messages specifically for you. It's like a tarot reading times 20. It's crazy. But yeah, so just help realign your chakras, you know, remove blockages, open your path. It is really amazing. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. But okay. What else? What have you seen? Girl. Oh my God. Should we get into story times? Should we just do story times? If you could share one experience. Okay. The one that's coming to my head right now is this crazy one. It's crazy. Okay. We'll get into it. I don't know, maybe you've heard this one. If you heard it before, you could just let me know and I'll like shorten it up, and then I'll tell you a different one. But okay, so this one time I was doing Reiki on this guy, and it was an in-person session, and we were sitting down and we were just kind of talking before the session, and that's kind of usually what it is too. Like, if you guys want to talk before your session, we totally can. I'm gonna need to do that. I haven't got one in a one-on-one healing session. You need it, Lobo. It's gonna literally change your life for the better. So yeah, I was, and this guy, and okay, so before your session, if you guys like, we can have like a 10-minute call, like a couple hours or a day before even. You could just explain to me how you're feeling, or you could talk to me about anything, even if it has nothing to do with your session. You could just talk to me about whatever, for like 10 minutes, and then whatever you tell me is exactly what needs to be said. And sometimes people don't even need a phone call. Sometimes they're just like, no, just do the session, you know, it's all good. And so I technically don't need to talk to you at all. But if you guys would like a phone call, we could do a phone call like the day before and just talk about whatever. And whatever you say is perfect, and it usually goes right into your session. So we were talking before the session, and especially in-person sessions, we'll talk for like up to an hour sometimes, just because in-person sessions are way different from over the phone. And so spirit will tell me like, okay, that's enough, and then start. And so then right before we were gonna start, I got this big whiff of like nasty, it just smelled so gross. Like it smelled like BO, but worse. Like I don't know what it smelled like. It just was like a weird nasty smell. So I excused myself to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom and I just stood in front of the mirror and I'm like, God, please show me and reveal to me what it is that I need to see right now for this session. And I saw a big pig, like full grown man pig, like fully standing up. Yeah, that would be me. I'm not the type to vent. Never had someone to vent to. Yes, I get that. That's societal pressure for men. Not being able to talk or feeling like it's like not a manly thing to do, to talk. But there is strength in vulnerability. There is strength in talk therapy. There is strength in releasing, you know? Because when we don't, then we're giving into the shadow, you see? So yeah, I saw this big pig, and it was known that that pig was his demon. And so then I was like, oh my God, okay. So then I went back and I'm like, okay, I was shown what I needed to see, and like basically what's happening is you have a personal demon. Like this demon is with you all the time. And in order to fully get rid of the demon, because I could rebuke him right now, that I could rebuke him, yes, I could rebuke him. However, he's going to come back unless you make actual lifestyle changes. So if you're ready to change your life and you're ready to make lifestyle changes, then I'm ready to rebuke him. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, all right, cool. Mind you, I should say that this guy, his lifestyle is very fast. It's very like look at me fast. You get me? So that's driving a car. So he and like a lot of illegal activity, you know. So okay, so now we're in session, and I use this walnut shaker, and it actually helps to rebuke evil spirits and demons. It's also what a lot of our ancestors used, and they still use today in danza, where they put it around their ankles, the walnut shakers. So I started with that, and all of a sudden, because I have a couple of different spirit forms within me, so I'm an earth angel, so I actually have a halo and my wings. I have a mermaid spirit, and I also work with fairies, light fairies, not dark fairies. So I have like a fairy spirit as well. So I go into this realm, and I immediately turn into my angel form, and now I have my angels with me. I have Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, and then I have La Santa Muerte was with me, and then I had about 10 of my ancestors, maybe more. We are all of a sudden in this elevator, and this is crazy. Let me just clarify, not every Reiki teacher or Reiki practitioner can do this. I'm what they consider a multi-dimensional healer, so I can astral project, I can travel into different timelines, time zones, dimensions, all of that. Not every Reiki person can do this though, so let me just put that out there first, because it gets crazy. Now we're in this elevator, and we're going down levels, and every time we go down a level, it's just like this like big like you know, it's like very like crazy. We finally get to the lower level, the doors open, and I see this person, the guy who I was healing. I see him in the middle of this big like piece of ground that's like a big circle, but it's like this, and off of the sides of it is just nothingness. It's like the pits of hell basically, but no fire. And then as I'm walking towards him, he's like chained up from both hands and both ankles, and he's just like this. He's like, I don't know if you guys can see me, but he's like this, and he's just like his head down, he's just passed out. So then I go to unlock the chains, and like I couldn't just unlock them with the key. No, I had to do like a specific like ritual with the walnut shaker in order for them to unlock. As I'm doing that, I look up and I see on each level that we came down through the elevator, on each level all the way around, it's a big circle, thousands and millions of pigs. And I realized his demon came from that realm, that dimension. I didn't know where I was. It was weird. Once I saved him, I picked him up and we were able to save him and bring him back and all of that. I closed all of that up. I rebuked that demon. Everything was good. I healed his chakras, sealed him up, But the point of that dimension, the point of that realm was that every time he gives into those illegal activities, every time he gives into his ego, every time he does bad things, it fuels that realm. Also, every time he eats pork, every time we eat pork as a collective, it fuels that realm. And as I was in there, those pigs were like with binoculars looking at me. They're like, oh my God, she's here. They're like crazy. They were like, she's here. They were like, woo, she made it. Like, she's here, just funny. Like, they thought it was hilarious that I was there saving him. Like, they thought it was so funny. It was entertainment. And so the message was, every time we give into illegal activities and do the craziest things, we are fueling that realm. So then a couple days later, that session sat heavy on me. I was just like, what the hell? I was talking to my homegirl about it, and she was like, damn dog, you went to the purgatory. I was like, what is that? She was like, it's a realm. There's a realm. It says it in the Bible. It's like the Legion of the Pigs. I was like, what? I didn't know that was a thing. I get sick and feel disgusting. Yes. And that's why. So after that session, I went into prayer with Santissima, and I said, Madre, what do I need to do at this point on, like, what do I need to do in order to be the best healer that I can be, and to fully, truly continue to help people? And then she said to give up something. I said, what is it that you need me to give up? And she said, pork. And I said, for how long? And she said, forever. So I no longer eat pork, you guys, and that is my craziest story, I feel like, with Reiki. I have some other crazy ones, but I feel like that one was the craziest one because it was completely life-changing for me. So if you ever wonder why we shouldn't eat pork, that's why. Isn't that crazy though? But yeah, again, not every Reiki healer can do that, but I feel like I can because I'm a multidimensional healer, so it's different, you know. That's why I suggest people, if you feel called to me, I suggest you get a session done with me, because if you're called to me, it's for a reason, you know. Definitely for a reason. Also, I will never reach out to you guys first. Just know that there's a bunch of freaking scammers out there, so don't get scammed. If anybody reaches out to you asking you for money, ignore them, block them, report them, you know. But yeah, crazy, huh? Will anxiety block the session? No. So anxiety, well, during the session, I'll be able to relieve you of the anxiety. The anxiety is the block, you see? So in session, I'll be able to remove the anxiety, therefore removing the blockage. And that's really the whole point, is to remove the anxiety, remove the stress, remove the overthinking, you know, remove the ties that connect you to your old self. And then by doing that, you'll be able to learn and understand your shadow more too. You only do them in the morning, or it could be at night too. It could be at night. It could be anytime. It could be anytime. Yeah, it could be whenever. whenever you're available, whenever I'm available, whenever it aligns for both of us, you know. Is the in-person sessions the same price? The in-person sessions are actually 125. And then the distance is 80. Big sis planta right here. Yes, thank you, Lobo. Thank you for that. You already know. I actually got off of I got through with the session earlier today too, and she just like confirmed for me too, like, you are something else. I'm just like, thank you. You know, it's like, yeah, the Reiki is a whole other level. Like, readings are good because it provides us with the clarity that we need, confirmations that we need, but the Reiki is like a whole other level. Reiki really helps us to put in the action, to physically and spiritually put in the work to do what the readings advise us to do. Here's something, you're the best. Thank you so chill. I appreciate you. Okay, Lily Beth, I got you. Reiki. Yeah, Christian knows. I've even like for Christian, for example, like I've Reiki'd his whole family practically, you know. Oh, thank you, Lily Beth. Lily Beth just sent in for one single question, you guys. So if someone has a single question, Lily Beth just took care of it. So thank you for that, Lily Beth. Definitely putting yourself in that energy of being able to receive. How often do you recommend doing Reiki sessions? Honestly, there's not really a timing with that. I suggest that you do it whenever you feel like you need to do it. Like, your spirit will tell you when you need it, you know. How do we pay for a single question? The link is in the bio. I meditate, ground myself, I exercise, did mirror shadow work. Yes, all of that is good, but I still need help. Yes, that's when I suggest Reiki too, is like when you've done all of the things and nothing seems to be helping. It's because there's some type of blockage within yourself, and that's when Reiki really helps to remove those blockages in order for all of the things that you've done to really make an impact fully and completely with your spirit. A single question is $3.33. However, Lily Beth did just pay for a single question. So Paola, if you have a question, feel free to just ask me, love, and it's already covered by Lily Beth. Are we going to get the house we plan on? There we go. Let's see. Thank you, Lily Beth. Yes. And it's like you said, I was attracted to you. There's also tricksters out here. Yes, definitely. We got to be careful. Called to you, yes. And that's the thing too, like, I know my spirit guides and your spirit guides will guide us to each other, you know. You guys are all called here for a reason, you know, and I'm called to be on here for a reason too, so this way you guys can find me. Let's see. For Paola, and passing the spirit. Going to receive the house that they plan on. Yes, definitely. Celebration, friendship, support, collaboration, creativity, community, and sharing. Okay, so Paula, you can trust and have faith that you guys are going to receive the house that it is that you're looking for. So I love that for you. You guys are going to be celebrating soon. Definitely make sure to celebrate, like go big, you know. So I love that for you. Okay, 3 of Cups. I love that for you guys. If you guys have a single question, it's going to be $3.33, and then the link is in the bio. And then that's another thing too, is like I've been praying that for my lives, because I was pretty active on live, but then I started getting reported all crazy just because people hating, you know, and like the tricksters and the demons and the lower vibrations, like just trying to fuck with me. And so I got off live for a minute, I would say like a month or two. And in that time, like my audience has really gone down like significantly, which is okay, because I've prayed that whoever is meant to see me or meet me, that they're reached, that whoever is supposed to be on my lives is supposed to be on my lives. And like I've also asked to keep me hidden from the trolls and from the tricksters and from the demons who are just here to trigger me and bring down my frequency and bring down my light and try to get me back in the dark. So it's fine. I know that, you know, the audience will continue to grow as the collective continues to grow too. And who's ever meant to be here is here, and that's all that matters. So, like that person earlier, they dipped right away, you know? So that was good. I'm thankful for that, because I wasn't trying to argue. Also, a lot of what they were saying was coming from a place of ego, not a place of love. And every time they saw that I was agreeing with them and not trying to argue, and I was coming from a place of love, then it corrected them to be like, oh, I'm coming from a place of love too. But again, that was their ego talking, which is why I sent a mirror of reflection, so that they can sit and reflect on themselves. And they're going to continue to think about that. So that's good. That's what we want, you know. However, the trolls, I'm like, please God, keep me hidden from the trolls, because I cannot. I cannot. Okay, let me see. Is there anything else for the collective at this time? Anything else for the collective at this time? Whoa, hello. Definitely a hoops day for me too. Definitely. Let me see, is this up or down? Okay. This one too. Right. We got it. Or I mean, what is it? 2 out of 3? Okay. Okay, so you guys are being asked to try to stay in your light, to be inspired. It's like planning, success, you know, limitless potential, freedom, excitement, enthusiasm. Expect positive results, you know. Fight your shadow when your shadow wants to be a pessimistic thought. You can just be like, no, that's not true. Like, I'm getting this. Like, I deserve this, you know. And it's like, you guys know that you're good people. You know that you have good hearts, you know. So that is enough to be like, no, I deserve this. I got this. Paola, I got for another question, love. You know. And then we'll get right back into that as well. Paola, do you have a specific question, love? just paying it forward for someone else. Oh, thank you. That was so sweet. You guys, I love that energy. Yes, you are my collective, period. You know, and that's actually, we were talking about that not too long ago, is like being in a energy of gratitude and being thankful and being in the energy of giving, so this way we can receive as well. Thank you, Lowell. So if anybody has a single question, feel free to ask. Just one person. Paola just paid it forward. So if someone else has a question, feel free to let me know. The first person who asks a single question will be the one to receive it. Will me and Kevin be okay? Okay, for Sophia. Will Sophia and Kevin be okay? I got a yes. Love, compassion, new feelings, emotional overwhelm, romance, new baby, proposal, and marriage. Okay, so definitely come at this situation with love and compassion. Know that mistakes are mistakes and people can grow from them and people can learn from them, just like you've learned from your mistakes and you continuously grow from them every day. So come at this situation from a place of love and compassion, and everything will be okay. Imagine this person in their best light and imagine you in your best light, and that's going to help you both stay in that elevated frequency and energy. Okay, I hope that helps, Sophia. Thank you so much, Paola, for paying that forward. And now I'm feeling like I want to give too. So Linda, I got you. Okay, this is my one question. Linda, is my ex trying to find me back? Yes. Let's see. Linda. And then that's another thing too, is like when we are in that frequency of giving, then we inspire others to give as well. Okay, so you guys both have inspired me, and now I'm gonna give Linda her free question. And so thank you guys for that. I love this. We're so cute. We're so sweet. Okay. Linda, is Linda's ex trying to get her back? Influence in the Holy Spirit. You're welcome. Linda's ex trying to get her back. Thank you for sharing the live. So Linda's ex trying to find her back. There's some. Okay, I gotta know. Oh wait, I got a yes and a no. Okay, hold on. Is Linda's ex trying to find Linda at this time? Is Linda's ex trying to find Linda at this time? Come back. Trying to find this one. Okay, I'm getting a yes. So yes, the ex is trying to find you back. They're feeling restless. However, I feel like the reason why they haven't come forward yet is because there's still a lot of pain in the connection and in the situation. However, they're contemplating on if they should just take a leap of faith at this time. They're like, fuck it, should I do it? Should I not? I don't know. I'm still feeling like this. I think they're still feeling like this. I don't really know what to do. But so that's probably where the restlessness is coming from. But they're very curious, coming in with new energy as well. So I hope that answers your question. I'm not currently doing free questions. However, we've all been paying one forward. So, but if you guys have a single question or a yes or no, or if you would like me to pull a single card, it's going to be $3.33. Okay. Okay. I think, let's see. Thank you so much. I'm gonna add you right now. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Lobo. I appreciate that. Have a good night, pretty. Thank you. You too. You too. Okay, let me see. Do you want me to continue the live? I think I'll stay. Let me see. Should I continue staying on the live? Okay, I'm gonna stay until 10. So if you guys would like to send in for personals, feel free. Now's your chance, but we'll get right back into a collective. And let's see what else Spirit has for you guys. Linda, I left him. I get that, girl. I get that, girl. There's still a chance if you want to get that back. But I feel like your absence also teaches a lesson. So just know that, you know. Because it's like when you leave someone, you teach them that they can't treat you the way they treated you before. It teaches them to do better, you know. Otherwise, there's consequences to their bad behavior, to their bad actions. And the consequences is you leaving their life, you know. And that usually will change a person if they're a good person, you know. Okay, first card I get, giving and receiving, fairness, sharing wealth, generosity, and charity. That is the energy that we've been being guided to be in, that we've been being, you know, yes, girl, yes, that we've been being encouraged to stay in as well. Like, also, if you guys have stuff in your house that you no longer use or you feel like you need to donate, definitely do that, you know. Okay, we're being called to be students of life at this time. A lot of lessons for us, a lot of tests. Okay, you guys are coming out as the Empress, so definitely in your nurturing energy, your motherly energy, your feminine energy, that helps open up the doors to abundance in order for you to be able to receive. Page of Swords, new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, energetic, talkative, restlessness, but in a good way too. King of Pentacles, Spirit really focusing on your money right now. We got the 10 of coins as well. So I'm hearing too to just continue to release fears regarding money or finances, okay? Because you guys are set, you guys are being provided for and taken care of, even though sometimes it might feel like you're not. But you got to move away from the fear, move away from what is holding you back, exiting, leaving behind, going through this transition, leaving behind baggage, releasing fears. I think I said that already. As we transition and as we move into this new energy, that's going to help teach us how to love ourselves correctly. Queen of Cups, to be fully compassionate towards ourselves too, not just towards the people around us or the people that are like in our lives or whatever. Helping others, emotionally stable, intuitive, receptive, caring, and healing. So as we heal ourselves, we also help heal the collective. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. When we heal ourselves, we are helping to release those energies and then raise our own vibration, which is really like a healing frequency that we put out into the universe, and it creates like a ripple effect, and then it affects those around us. So when we're healing, we teach others how to heal as well, even if we're not actually teaching them anything. You see, it's like lead by example. Okay, coming in with a new energy, very passionate, very inspiring, inspired action, adventurous, coming in very fearless, you know, taking a chance on life, having that trust that everything is gonna be okay and work itself out, you know. Leaving home, moving, arguments, misunderstandings, poor communications, transition, and conflict. So working on getting ourselves out of this energy here, because this energy creates insecurities, the financial worries, the poverty, the need. Okay, so leaving these argumentative, emotions and actions behind, making sure that we are fully understanding and comprehending others when we are in some type of I was gonna say heated argument, but if it's like not allowing it to get to a heated argument, like if you're having a conversation with someone, whether it's a family member or your partner, making sure that you're taking a second to not get riled up and to not attack right away and get defensive right away, making sure that you're fully like pausing and making sure that you're understanding what it is that this person is saying, and this way there's no miscommunications and there's no conflict. So heavy emphasis on working on our communication skills. Let's see, especially when it's people that we love, Okay. Because all of this creates baggage if we don't work through it, if we don't release it. It becomes a burden. It's exhausting, and I think it's something that some of us procrastinate on, like tackling head on as well, because it's like, it's hard to do. It's something hard to do. Okay. We got a little bit of disappointment here. Maybe in these conversations when someone's not seeing your point of view, you get a little bit disappointed, which causes frustration, which causes you to get crazy. But it's like all a test. It's a test on your patience, your faith, your strength. That's why the angels are helping you balance out your emotions at this time as well. You're coming out as a high priestess, so you guys are very sensitive, okay? That's why you get triggered so easily, because you're so sensitive, okay? You're sensitive to energies too. It's like you can feel other people's energies when they're talking or when they're saying something to you, and so then you're just like, oh shit, am I being attacked right now? Do I need to get crazy right back, But trust yourself and trust the situation and trust that your guides are with you, teaching you how to learn how to navigate through these situations and through these dark, tough times, especially with the people you love. And then you can also trust that your guides are also working on the people that you love as well. We got the sun, so bringing yourself out from that darkness into the light, okay? Always on point. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Swords. Coming into this new energy, excitingly, very curious. Be curious about the new energy. Even though it's new and unfamiliar and maybe a little bit uncomfortable, still make sure you have that curiosity about it. Be thirsty for it, be hungry for it. Go after it. Face it head on. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Clear boundaries, direct communication, perspective, independence, intelligent, and clear-minded. So, and then 2 of coins at the bottom. Balance, adaptability, prioritization, time management, balancing decisions. So as you're getting a clearer mind, you're able to balance everything out, adapt to the new energy, the new frequency as well. I'm hearing that some of you guys need to manage your time a little better. If you need to make a list even of things that you need to do and just check them off one by one as the day goes on, as you're tackling what you need to get done. This way it can, because I'm hearing organization, so I'm getting a sense that some of you guys need to prioritize organizing, like organizing your life, organizing your physical space, because what our physical space looks like is a direct reflection of how our mind looks like. So if our room or our house is messy, then our mind is messy. So we need to get back to basics and organize everything, so this way we can just organize our thoughts as well. That's also going to help relieve us of stress and anxiety. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope that helps. I'm trying to see if there's anything. I'm going to pull some of these cards for you guys. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, as I was pulling these out right away, I saw a new chapter. New chapter, okay. These are blank. Heart chakra. Hello. Heart chakra. So again, making sure that your heart space is open. Heavy hitter spiritual team. Okay, so you guys have a big spiritual team with you guys. You guys are heavy hitters. Your spirit team, they're heavy hitters. It's like you guys, that's why you guys are able to, or that's why you're being advised to trust that they got you, because they're not going to let you sink in the shadows for too long, you know. Again, the shadows are just meant to be a lesson, but not for you to stay stuck there. It's all a part of your journey. Okay, we got journey. It's all a part of the journey. Fake accounts. So maybe some of you guys have dealt with like stalker energy, or just people like trying to lurk on you, or like look you up or something like that. Those are just lower vibrational entities or spirits, monitoring spirits is what I'm hearing too. Pay no mind to them, they're annoying. Okay, salads and greens. In order to keep your heart space open, we have to focus on our chakras. So there's a lot of healing in eating natural foods the same color as the chakras that we're trying to heal. So right now we're trying to heal our heart space and keep our heart open. So you're being advised to eat a lot more salads, a lot more greens, harvest. Maybe some of you guys are being called to grow your own food or your own plants. Blank. Sorry, some of these are not done. Hello. Okay. Knowledge is power. Books. Taking care of business. Study. Some of you guys might be in school. If not, definitely continue to be a student of life and intake information, whether that's getting spiritual books or books on intuitive eating, healing the chakras. Okay, just know you guys are blessed. Okay, you're coming out as blessed. Again, you guys have a big spiritual team, so you're not alone. You are fully supported and guided at this time too. Okay, again, with releasing fears is like, don't worry that you're not going to have a job. Don't worry that you're not going to be able to pay the bills or the rent or whatever it is financially. You guys sometimes get scared that you're not going to have a good job, but You do, and you are. Okay, wish fulfillment. We have wish fulfillment coming in for you guys. Again, trust that your manifestations are coming to fruition. We got Reiki, so another confirmation to try Reiki, try the energy healing. Tough energy that you've been dealing with. A lot of things have been tough on you, tough for you, which is why the Reiki will help. We got healer. Okay, so maybe some of you guys are being called to become a healer as well, or just being guided to me as the healer. Okay, focus and prioritize. Focus and prioritize, exactly. Making a list, organization. Okay. Oh my God, are these blank? Excuse me. They're like, let it out, girl. Thank you, Lobo. Okay. Ooh, this is funny. Okay, so we got sloppy and sloppy seconds. So just know that whoever you were dealing with in the past, that toxic person, you know who I'm talking about, they're just not in a good energy. Okay, we got sloppy and sloppy seconds. So however that resonates to you, let people do what they're gonna do. Like, don't even worry about them no more. They're being messy, they're being sloppy, they're allowing them, that's a part of their journey. They're allowing themselves to be in the shadow, and that's a part of their journey that they're going to have to learn from and then eventually heal from as well. So don't worry. Oh wow, we got witchcraft. Some of you guys might have dealt with witchcraft in the past, or you could possibly be dealing with it now. If you feel stuck in life and you feel like miserable and depressed, you might be dealing with witchcraft, which might be why people are lurking or whatever it is, with exes in the past, or the person that they're being with getting sloppy seconds. I don't know, that's so weird, and I hate tapping into that energy, so I don't even want to get into it. But you might be dealing with witchcraft. If you feel like you are dealing with witchcraft, please reach out to me. Let's just pull a card for confirmation to make sure that yes, you are, or no, you're not. If you are dealing with witchcraft, I can help for everybody here, I'm pretty sure. Let me just confirm, can I? For everybody right now tapped in. Yes, I can help everybody who's tapped in right now. If you guys, I'm already getting the permission for you guys. If you guys are dealing with witchcraft, I can help you break that, okay? It's first you would have to take 2 different types of spiritual bath, and I have to prepare the mixture for you because of where my energy is at and where my spiritual ranking is at. You couldn't just get the recipe and then do it yourself because you're under witchcraft. You get me? So I would have to physically prepare it for you, and then I can ship it out to you. And then the baths need to be done 3 days apart, and then from there we'll go from there with breaking the witchcraft. But it also comes with a Reiki healing session, and that's where I will be able to go in, because I can't just do Reiki. If you have heavy witchcraft on you, I can't just do Reiki on you. First you would need the baths, and then I'll be cleared to do the Reiki. So I don't know who needed to hear that. Okay, pain. The witchcraft was meant to cause a lot of pain. If you've been dealing with headaches, migraines, it's not even just procrastination. It's like you're physically not even able to get out of your bed sometimes because you're just so sunk into that darkness. And whatever you do, you can't pull yourself up. That's usually a sign of witchcraft, okay? But don't lose sight and see the light. Whoa, what have we been talking about, you guys? Don't lose sight and see the light. The darkness cannot win the light. I don't care what that other person was saying. The light always wins, okay? The light always wins. Unity. There's power in unity. If you guys were called here tonight, you're called to me for a reason, okay? There's power in unity. We are a team. Consider me a part of your spiritual team, okay? So, and I'm a heavy hitter. I am a heavy hitter, so the darkness has nothing on me. Like, sometimes it's affected me, but it'll never bring me down. It'll never keep me down. You know, my light always overpowers the sharks, I was gonna say. Damn, sharks. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pull these all out and finish this deck. Okay, channeling. So some of you guys might channel messages sometimes. Trust it. You can trust it, okay? Writing. Okay, you might want to start journaling too. When you're journaling, that's when you might start channeling messages or just ideas coming to you and like new inspired emotions coming through to you. That's all a channel. So if you start writing and journaling, you start to feel inspired and you're like want to take action. You're like, okay, I need to do this in my life, I need to do that in my life. You get inspired, let me make a vision board, all of that is a channel. Okay, so now you're tuning into that frequency. You are deserving of this, okay? Don't believe that you're not. Ringing bells, confirmation, okay? Marriage, but ringing bells, all of that just being a confirmation. Focus on your finances at this time. Focus on your money and everything else will come into place. Time. Be patient. Everything is going to happen in divine timing, in divine alignment, okay? Let's see. These all blank. I think these are blank. I don't know. Sports and confidence. Okay, maybe some of you guys need to get active. Possibly some of you guys being called to start some type of sport. I'm seeing soccer, softball, baseball, but just get active, get out there, even if it's not like on a league, but just something to do to have fun on your free time, because you need something like earthbound too, okay? This will help keep you out of danger that is being sent by the witchcraft, or by even just, if it's not actual witchcraft, it could just be oho, people sending you oho, people giving you evil eye. When we do earthbound things, that helps break it, okay? Success takes work. So be patient with yourself, financially stable and secure. Be patient with yourself. Your finances are all coming together, okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You know, hard work hard. Poetry, again, back to the writing. Maybe some of you guys need to start writing. Be helpful. That's what that was the frequency and the energy that spirit keeps pushing us to be in, is helpful, okay? Awakening, you're having a spiritual awakening at this time. That's why everything just feels crazy, okay? But it's meant to teach you self-love, to learn how to love yourself, okay? Okay. We have new opportunities. That's why we need to make sure our heart space stays open, so that we will be open to receiving the new opportunities coming our way as well. We have water energy. Maybe some of you guys need to connect to the water, connect to the like beaches, lakes, rivers, okay, space. If you've been in a state of isolation, it's really so that you can have the space to have a clear mind and an open heart. Okay, let's go to the side. Okay, let's do one more, and then I'm gonna head out. And then if you guys would like to send in for a personal, now's your chance. I'm gonna get off right at 10 o'clock. Unless I get personals, then I'll stay longer. However, if not, I will let you guys go at 10 because I feel like we all need a rest. I also feel like some of us need to start going to sleep earlier and not staying up too late. When we go to sleep early and when we get a good night's rest, it helps with our energy levels as well. So let's make sure that we're getting to bed like at a good time. The first card, inner work. Transform. You guys are coming out of that transition, so you're transitioning, you're transforming, you're elevating, you're integrating. As you're integrating, you're transforming, and as you're integrating and transforming, you're elevating. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Continue to be your most authentic self. Authenticity helps bring you in the highest vibration. A lot of people think that being in the vibration of love is the highest form of vibration. It's not. It's actually being authentic. Authenticity brings you in your highest form of vibration. So it's important to just always be yourself, no matter what that looks like, okay? Eat your vegetables. Again, back to the healing your chakras. If you're wanting to heal your third eye or your crown, you want to eat like blueberries. You know, if you're wanting to heal your root chakra, you're going to want to eat like strawberries, anything red, you know. So look up the colors of your chakras, and then whatever color that is, eat natural foods, fruits and vegetables that match the color of the chakra that you're trying to heal or focus on. Okay, proud. Be proud of yourselves because your spirit guides are proud of you. Financially stable. Again, release the fears around money. Hermit. You've been called to be in a period of isolation so that you can, again, get a clear mind, get a different perspective. I'm seeing new eyes, or I'm hearing new eyes as well. Light work and light workers. Okay, so you guys are all meant to be your true authentic self so that you can shine bright and so that you can be in your full light potential. And when we are in our full light potential, being our authentic selves, that's how we help raise the vibration of the collective. Okay, and the collective is all of us. So like for example, like me being myself right now fully and completely, that's me just shining my light. And me just shining my light, being my full true self, I'm helping you guys, inspiring you guys, hopefully. And that's gonna help. You're gonna get off this life, you're gonna feel good, you're gonna feel inspired, you know, you're gonna be like, yes, I felt that, you know. So example, travel. Okay, maybe some of you guys need to take a little trip. Yesterday I went to California just for the day. I just drove down there, hit the beach, got some ice cream, got some you know, there's actually, if you guys are ever in LA, check out this food truck. It's called El Viguiton. It's like a mariscos food truck. It's so good. Anyways, I've been really wanting, they have these like shrimp fries. Oh my god, stop. I needed that, and I made it a point to go get it. And then I had my ice cream and I was just munching out all day, and it was such a good day. And I got to sit at the beach and I meditated and I laid down, I took a little nap. It was just such a good experience. I just needed that, you know. So maybe take a little trip, even if it's just for the day or the weekend, whatever it is. Remember to stay in prayer, because as I was at the beach too, I was praying. I'm like, please God, like, help me clear my mind right now. I had a lot on my mind, a lot going on in my personal life that I'm just like, yo, I need clarity, you know. And so Remember to stay in prayer. You can ask God, you can ask your guides to relieve you of the stress and anxiety that you might be feeling, you know, to help you open your eyes and open your mind, to see what the problem is. Okay, Earth, getting grounded. So definitely going out in nature. Again, like I was at the beach, putting my feet in the water, putting my feet in the sand. Maybe some of you guys need to physically connect with the ground. Okay, hopeful, stay hopeful. Don't lose hope, don't lose faith. Just know that everything is working out in your favor. It's like when you put yourself in this mentality of like God got me, you know, or like everything is working for me and not against me, that helps, because when we're in a state of why me, like why is this happening to me, it becomes frustrating and annoying. And that's when we lose hope. That's when we allow fear to kick in, and then that's when we sink into our shadow. Okay, I'm hearing go, so I don't know, whatever that means for you, however that resonates for you. Okay, healing. Okay, again with the Reiki, make sure that you are tapping into that and just stay curious about it. We're definitely planting the seed about it right now, so something to think about and consider. Okay, secure. Again, have faith that you guys are where you need to be at. Okay, maybe though some of you guys might be out of alignment right now, which is why you don't feel that security. You don't feel like everything's locked in. You don't feel like, you feel unsafe. And if you're feeling unsafe, then again, that's why you need the healing. That's why you need the energy work, in order for us to realign your chakras so that you can be balanced, grounded, and back into alignment. That's going to give you the confidence that you need. Okay, oh wow, speaking of Reiki, I just got somebody just booked for a Reiki session, so your confirmation, get on that. You guys can also visit my website 333plantas.com, and you can see my whole schedule right there, and you can book yourself your own appointment. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys. Libra, so definitely bringing in balance. Thank you so much, love. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Reiki, heavy on the Reiki, heavy on the energy healing. Okay, fasting. I talked about this last week. If you guys are feeling called to fast, it's because you're being called to clear your mind, clear out your third eye. When we eat a lot of junk, it helps block our third eye, and then when our third eye is blocked, we can't fully see things the way we need to. So if you're asking for clarity but you're eating bad stuff all the time, then you're not going to receive the clarity. You got to fully clear out your body as well, which is why you're being called to eat more vegetables and more fruit for your chakras. Like I said yesterday, I purged, but this past week I did a 72-hour water fast. However, I only made it to 55 hours, but still, that was good enough. That definitely helped clear me out. Heartbreak, this is something that we've all been dealing with, right? And when we fast too, it helps heal our heart, because it gives us that clear mind that we need in order to move forward. Okay, respect, new opportunities, baller. Okay, heavy on the releasing financial burdens, because you guys are going to be at a good financial space in your life, okay, where you're going to be able to not just buy the things that you need, but the things that you want as well. Okay, make art, not war. So get creative, tap into your creativity. That's going to help get you in the flow with the divine. Hard work. Okay, keep working hard. Writing, again, back to journaling. You guys need to write this out. Support. When you are writing things out, kind of like a diary almost, you're going to feel the support from the universe. That's when you'll start to channel the messages and you know, the clarifications that you need as well. Okay, competition. Maybe this is like old energy that you guys were dealing with. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, Capricorn, earth energy. Okay, we got clout. Again, with the competition and then the clout, that is old energy that you no longer have to worry about anymore. Okay, just know that that person or whoever it was that you were dealing with before is in competition with you purely for clout, and they're not connecting. They're not at the same frequency or level as you right now. So you got to just let that go. Heavy on the smoothies, back to the heart chakra healing, and you know, just being healthy, you know. Hi, hello. Okay, we got move on and then toxic. So moving on from these old toxic energies that were really meant to dim your light and to bring you down. Okay, we have new chapter. So coming into the new energy, coming into that new chapter, again writing your last few sentences of the old chapter, but really stepping into the new chapter. Okay, we have community. Lean on the support you have from your community. Okay, this old energy is coming out as a leech, so ew, gross. Okay, we'll pull a couple more and then I'm gonna head out, you guys. I will be back Wednesday 7 a.m., 12 p.m., and then 8 p.m. So I'm starting to get on a little bit earlier, which I was called to do this schedule now. What is it? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 a.m., 12 p.m., and 11 p.m. Hello? Why did I say 11? That's when I used to get on. Now getting on at 8. I think that I'm not supposed to get on so late anymore because that's where the trolls are and that's where the hate comes in, and I can't deal with that right now. Maybe later I'll be able to get on later again, but right now I'm being called to go to bed early, get the rest that I need, and like, you know, take care of myself. So maybe that's what you guys are being called to do as well. Okay, inner world, beautiful beauty, 4444. So 4 is the number of foundation. 4 is the universal number of love. 4 means we are all one. Taking care of our inner world. Okay, taking care of what makes us us in our most beautiful state of being. Okay, friendship, really lean on and trust that the people that you have in your life are true friends, and you have true friendships with these people and energies. Okay, dream. Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid. That all gets down to your manifestations. Okay, old people spreading rumors and lies, they're so annoying. I almost want to take these cards out. Clown energy. Okay, let them look dumb on their own. Don't worry about them. Crown chakra. All of this is meant to attack your crown chakra, but it's a part of your testimony. Okay, so I hope those messages helped you guys. Remember to stay thankful and to stay in gratitude. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being tapped in, and I will be back Wednesday 7 a.m., 12 p.m., and then 8 p.m. So if you guys want to tap back in at that time, I will be here. So I hope you all received what you needed from me at this time, and I look forward to serving you next time. Thank you for the time and the messages. Thank you so much, Reina, for being here. Thank you, Lobo. I appreciate you too, hermano. Good night. I do want to mention to you guys some of my lives, not every single one, but like the longer ones, I am saving and posting to YouTube so that you can watch the playbacks, or if there's someone in your life that you know would benefit from this live, you'll be able to refer them back to the video on YouTube, and I'm gonna have the link up on my bio. So I hope that helps for whoever needed that. Again, I love you all, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Okay, get some much needed rest, and remember to say your prayers before going to sleep, so this way the other spirits and entities will not be able to attack you in your dream state. Okay, again, I love you all so much. Have a great night, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.